garbage.
All this knowledge hidden from inquisitive minds. Such a pity. Feel my source power draining.
Another pyramid.
Touch.
How very useful.
Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
Lucky find. Boring.
You look up to the portrait.
Contentious cur! Thou wouldst dare prance and gallivant about without a summons? Get thee gone, for at the count of a dozen less two, the sentries advance.
You locate a hidden key behind the...
You dare relieve a virginal soul of his effects, Slugabed? Rivellon is but a sty, and I am but forced to watch its slow descent into depravity.
The man in the painting...
Fuck doodle.
Lucky find.
If you think the master
Master's the
The cat.
settle an argument, dog's but
Master.
you're a moron.
No, I'm not.
See what I'm dealing with? Come on, settle the argument. Tell him he's wrong. There you go, Dot. Listen to the nice fellow.
I don't get it. If you go near my master,
If you think the
Master.
set dog's but
Master.
you're a moron.
No.
See what I'm dealing with? There you go.
I don't get it. I suppose that makes sense. I'm all sad now. I think I might have done something wrong. I know, because he did die for me.
Come on, Dot. People seem to like that sort.
This door is locked tight, but there's a This door is locked tight. Peering in, you can barely see as your vision is limited by a cobweb draped across the... The spider spindles right up to you, her long, long legs tickling the sandy floor. A malevolent intelligence gleams forth from 8 beady eyes. She opens her mouth, hissing at you.
Getting your mucky little boots in all the wrong places. Don't you know, my little pepper pot, that it's ever such bad manners to enter a queen's boudoir without permission? Did that override toss you upstairs, darling? Has he grown weary of milking my venom his very own self? Oh, precious! It's almost too sad to take advantage, but my princelings are hungry.
Her fat... The hatch is blocked tight by the high drifts of sand cup.
Careful now. That's a trap.
So tired of these mongrels. Then leave. Hey, it's a good living.
An elegant lizard lone wolf. The whiff of chemistry assails you. You know that it's all in your imagination, but still your throat constricts. As your vision clears, the spirit is he turns to you. He looks insane. He takes a deep breath. You're the Black Widowmaker, deep down in black shadows, setting your latest creation to paper. A deadly brew that looks and tastes like an elixir. It's your best work yet. You sip a celebratory tonic, and you realize you've made your last mistake. Your throat constricts. Acid burns your guts. Your heart slows to a halt. You slump forward. A kin appears, a lone wolf. She takes your book, but you're already dead. He intensifies his gaze on the lizard lone wolf before him. If looks... An elegant lizard lone wolf smokes droop...
I killed him slow. Preserves the flavour.
A massive man looms over a small elf, his hair a tangle of matted knots. Scars upon scars cross every inch of visible flesh, from his hands to his gnarled face. He slurps something into his mouth, thoughtfully chews for a moment, then spits it on the ground, where it lands with a sickly splat.
It don't work. For me, anyway. You try.
He offers her something round and slippery, like a wet, white marble in the palm of his hand.
I do not defile the dead.
Ain't you an elf?
We eat flesh to honour it, not to steal the secrets of the dead.
Secrets, they're no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
Ifan clears his throat. Roost turns his face to you both and...
Wow. Look at that, elf. The silver claw is back. Ifan, oh boy, you're losing your bloody touch. Your mark, Alexander, still draws breath. And my sources tell me he's headed somewhere called the Nameless Isle. I'll be setting sail there myself any day now to take him out. Your failure has put the reputation of all wolves at stake. But I suppose I might be swayed to forgiveness by the other little God-woken morsels you've brought me.
Stay away from the God-woken roost. They're mine.
Ifan steps between you and Roost, head high and hands wide.
I can't let you take them, Roost. You know me. You know you can trust me. So believe me when I say this is bigger than any contract.
That's not how it works. Let the rest of the world worry about right and wrong, good and evil. We've always had a narrower focus. And that's not about to change. We've had good times, Ben Mezd. We've had bad times. This is the best time of all. You just dancing a contract right into...
Roost moves to lunge at you, but Ifan is quicker. With 2 steps and 3 stabs, he slows Roost down just long enough for you to draw your weapon.
Doesn't it?
Let's take you.
The surface of the mirror ripples with a sickly haze. As you gaze into its surface, the haze forms shapes, and the shapes jerk into a figure. You see the outline of a skull, perhaps once an elf, though the flesh is all but rotted from his bones. What remains is the flat, dull colour of sick. He looks familiar somehow, but you can't quite place why. Behind him march ornately clad Black Ring. The picture flickers, fades, then returns in full relief. Beneath the din of the marching soldiers, or perhaps alongside it, a voice snags in your mind, like a fishhook in an open eye. It makes a demand. Tell it if you killed another Godwoken. The image strains and flickers again. Each time it comes into focus, a dull ache squeezes your head like a vice. Tighter, tighter, unbearably tight. The image flickers and fades to a hazy sheen once more.
Doesn't it?
A ghostly aura shrouds the log. Bitter cold shoots up your fingertips, through your arm.
See what I see. Feel what I feel. Look down.
Where your feet should be, you see great gnarled roots disappearing into a mossy forest floor. As you examine yourself, you see that you pass her a memory. Once, you were her father. You pass her the softness you remember of her chubby. A tear trickles from
You see?
the child departs. A night,
You see?
you lie in peace.
You see? You see what he does to me. You see he takes me from my life. You see he cuts me into parts. You make him pay. His bones lie buried in our sacred soil, but his spirit remains. Find him. Take from him what he takes from me. I show you where. Find him. I find peace then. I find peace when he is gone.
Glory is mine. Cornered. Read the Reaper for me.
Please, not now. Something's wrong in the camp.
If Hardwin were to receive her head, it would make his day.
I'll leave that with you.
He raises a hand in salute, then vanishes into the ether.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
The crazed lone wolf spirit screams and does not stop. He returns to himself. The screaming stops. Both eyes settle upon you at last. He looks tired. He looks haunted.
But I've done such terrible things.
He takes this in. A single ghostly tear trickles down his face. He raises a hand. The whiff of chemistry assails you. He fades away, gone forever to the Hall of Echoes. Fletcher trembles before the mass of bodies littering the camp, then looks you in the eye.
They're dead. That means I can leave. Well, sure I do. I'm a Fletcher. Damn good one, actually. That's why I'm here. Roost forced me to work for him. After being trapped in this decimated ruin, a bit of sea air could be just what I need to relax. Decide what comes next. Thank you.
He reaches for your hand and shakes it.
It's a deal. Must be moored off the Driftwood Harbour, right? I'll meet you there. Thank you.
I know you come for me again. I know you do. I know I only have to wait. Do we return now? To the others? My people wait for me nearby. Yes, thank you. I see...
The man who killed the spirit now lies dead, and he knows it.
Claim your fee in knowledge.
He holds out his hand, index finger. A spark crackles between you.
Choose.
He touches the tip of his finger to yours. Your mind opens, and your understanding.
Use.
He dips his head in thanks. You hear the roar of fire. He turns his gaze towards the corpse of Lone Wolf Pigsbane. His peeping skull, the spirit's grin lingers as the spectral flames around him fade. Skin reforms around his skull. He is a handsome man with gentle eyes. He waves and vanishes.
You killed him! Villain's dead. He's gone along with his name. All gone. All gone.
The ghostly elf stands protectively. You are a warrior, proud and true. You saw your people die as the death fog consumed the forest.
We continue. We go on.
My baby, my girl, there you are.
Mother! My dearest friend.
You give us everything.
Thank you for helping me. Without you, I am already dead.
You save us all.
I know what you need.
She crouches.
Can you hear them? I will...
She leans.
A space hold you. I hold close in there and in there and in there.
With each in-breath, the voices flutter in. The wind of the voices enters you. The wind seems to search you for space.
You are replete. You open yourself to a great deal of source already. There is no space for us. No, there is little more to do then. But take this. Perhaps it helps you on your journey.
I give you some.
Take this spear. It destroys evil. It helps you. You help us more than you know. We make arrangements. We travel soon, but I do wish you could.
He looks up from his map.
I notice that I've yet to receive your war owl.
He recoils in disgust. But then, recognizing her face, he grins.
It's a grim day that such gore would bring me pleasure. But Helen Everhart's death was wrong, and this goes some way to righting it. Please, allow me to reward you.
The war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs. I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. Who shall avenge you, darling one? I shall not mourn till war is done.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
A valiant warrior against the void. Taken too early. All hope destroyed.
So, what's the word? Ah, my poor mentor. Lost to the wilds, I regret to inform you. Take it from me. Avoid the open country around here. The void-woken are not to be trifled with.
He looks at you with his brow knitted, lips pursed, pain painted mask-like upon his face.
What a lonesome thing to say to one mourning the loss of his finest friend and mentor. Good dap, very good. Now, if there's nothing else... Always. I haven't forgotten what I've heard about the chef's mastery of the pot and cleaver. I'm simply waiting to have it proven to me. Oh, as for you, now if you
Killed by sorcerers. A most vile incident. A valiant warrior against too early. All hope destroyed. No path thus ended. The conclusion of a noble bloodline.
You won't be the first.
Until headquarters hears of us.
A war owl swoops down from the sky and delivers a message for you. Red Prince, I am the one who has been hunting you, but you cling to life all too tenaciously. We must speak of the reason for your expulsion from the ancient empire, and we must speak of the Red Princess. Find me on the Nameless Isle at the Temple of Zor Stissa. In the presence of the goddess, let war and shadow meet.
Expert warriors for hire.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
Corbin, the Fletcher you rescued from Roost Anon at the Culwood Mills, sparks to life at the sight of you and breaks into a great grin.
Oh yeah? Oh, I mean, hey, how are you? All settled in myself? Can't tell you how glad I am to be here. And thank you for bringing me. I feel it, you know? By all means.
you're selling. Capital. Good luck to you.
Insubordination!
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. It's not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it. Until later then.
Vinegar.
Then don't come over.
Mate, but what a scowl. Seem have at it. Got yourself situated.
Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Yep.
The dog lies there quiet.
What are you looking at? I'm sick of it.
It snaps at it flinches. Aloof, under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets. The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. The dog goes to bite your hand.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, man. Master did.
Never forget it.
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now. But first, I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You?
Then don't come over.
Oh my God.
Useless.
What would I be without you, Rose?
You've got enough of
The spirit of a magistus.
I was slain, but now I have been...
The sergeant doesn't seem interested in talking to you. She shoots you a disdain.
Speak to me if you're looking for... So, what'll it be? Fast hands and faster wits, is that it? Tell me more and I'll see you get just what you're after. Pestilence is the rogue for you. Happy with your choice? Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
Allies for hire.
My word, but you do look exhausted. Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Protect against void welcome.
I can turn aside fire, cold and poison. But void welcome, God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Couch steal it. Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right as long as I
Yep.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it.
That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes, you would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind. Go on, get lost, you freeloader. I'm working it up. Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. Got one on you, do you, sire?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Why, I offer nothing less than...
Hurts, doesn't it? Black Ring. Was it the death fog that got them? Or something else?